What's up, everybody? Welcome to Move the Sticks. DJ, Bucky, and the judge is back. Reggie Wayne.
Back in the building.
Reggie, we had you on last time, talk about who you'd rather have, Julio Jones, A.J. Green. We got a better question for you today.
Okay.
Building an offense, who would you rather have, Rob Gronkowski to build around or Odell Beckham? Bucky, you get Beckham. That's the argument you're going to make. I'm going to start us off and make the case for why Rob Gronkowski would be the better choice to build around. Listen up, Mr. Judge.
I got you.
All right, here we go. Let's get some tape rolling here and show you exactly what Rob Gronkowski brings to the table when you study him in this last game against Cincinnati. This is what I love about him. You put him anywhere. Flex him out. This looks like you're doing everything right. You get a linebacker trying to rough him up. You got a safety over the top, Reg. A little bit of a broken play, though, and he still finds a way to slip away and make a play. So you've done everything right defensively. You still lose against Gronk. So now you've seen him split out wide. Now you're going to see him flexed out here in the slot. You want to try and rough him up? I'm going to just power right through that. Get out of my way. Get myself a nice window here from my quarterback, work in the middle of the field, an area where Odell Beckham does some work, not a lot. But now you got to try and get this big monster on the ground afterwards. So you got to worry about the run after catch. So we've seen him outside. We've seen him flexed. How about inside here, in line? Watch what he does to Georgia Loca, the safety here. Get off me. And then he's got a choice here, Reg. How about the instincts? He takes an inside release, going to run right into the safety. He climbs on the numbers instead and gives Tom Brady all kinds of room to throw this football. And then again, you look at what Gronk can do after the catch. So we've seen him outside. We've seen him flexed. We've seen him in line. And we haven't even talked about what he does in the run game as a blocker. He's just a unique dude, Reg. What do you think?
Makes a strong argument.
He does make a strong argument. I mean, it's nice. I think as Russell Westbrook would say when it comes to Kevin Durant, that was cute. When I was talking about my guy, Odell Beckham Jr., talking about one of the most prolific wide receivers that we've seen come into the National Football League in some time, a guy that can do it, you talk about outside, but you know he's going to be outside, but you still can't stop him. He's an outstanding catch and run specialist, great with his hands, great instincts, and when we roll the tape, you can see how dominant the guy is. I love watching a guy that can really run routes and set people up. Now, even though of all the routes that we could have picked, this is like a little high school route, or a high school double move. The fact that he is so good and able to run past this guy is outstanding. But then this is what makes him special. The ability to take it to the house on like a short play. We also saw the triple jump when he got in the paint. But now, crucial loving situation, you got to have it. Little slant route, runs his guy into it. Catches the ball. Now, this is a difficult catch going inside with all those trees. Catches it with his hands. And then this is where the magic happens. In the open field, one-on-one. You have no chance to slow him down. Run through people. Look, wave bye-bye. He puts it in the paint. Critical situation. The New York Giants needed something to happen in that game and in all their games. They need a dominant playmaker. He's a dominant playmaker. 200 yards in that game. Continues to do it. We've seen the touchdowns, the celebrations, and all these things. Really, he has been the guy that has kind of recitated.
Nice word.
Resuscitated.
Resuscitated.
Eli Manning's career because he was struggling. Look, Odell Beckham Jr. is the best playmaker on the outside. I think you have to build around him because he is the guy that is the focal point of the offense.
All right, right now, Reg, give me your thoughts right now, then we'll do final argument. What do you think?
I know I'm leaning one way.
He's leaning this way.
He's a playmaker. He likes playmakers.
I do like playmakers.
Gronk is a playmaker.
He definitely is.
When he's healthy.
But
let the man speak.
But it's kind of funny because before you guys started speaking, I was ready to go one way. But somebody made a strong argument here that persuaded me. So this last little piece is very, very important.
All right. I went first initially. You go first now. Final argument, Buck. Go ahead. Make your final argument.
Well, my final argument about Odell Beckham Jr. is we can talk about the antics and all the stuff, but when you really look at it and it boils down to a dominant player, I think we all can say that Odell Beckham Jr. is a dominant player. And even though you alluded to the fact that Rob Gronkowski lines up in multiple places in the situation, he does. But my guy is just as capable of being able to do that. He's just been so dominant on the outside that I know Reggie can relate to sometimes just lining up on the left and being dominant on the left.
Don't try to persuade a judge.
Sometimes you don't have to. Sometimes, look, if you can just beat him without using a crossover, you just keep giving it to him. And right now, Odell Beckham Jr. hasn't really needed to go inside the slot to be dominant. Until people can slow him down when he lines up on the right or the left, I think you just keep him outside and let him continue to eat.
All right, here's how I'm going to say it. We talk about the number one wide receiver. My definition, we've talked about in the past, third down and red zone. Yes. Give me a third down, Gronkowski, I can line him up anywhere. And by the way, if it's 3rd and 1, he can run somebody off the ball too, and we can run the football behind him for a first down. So third down, red zone, run game, to me it's not close what Gronk brings to the table. And I've seen in this game alone, they threw a linebacker at him, no bueno. They tried to throw a safety on top of him, didn't work. They even tried out Pac-Man, put a corner on him. He just swatted him right like a little fly. So I don't know how you defend him. I've seen guys defend Odell Beckham. I've seen it. I've seen a guy that liked to box him a little bit that defended him pretty well.
That's the only way you can do it. That's the only way.
But I haven't seen anybody figure out how to mess with Rob Gronkowski. When we say best receiver in the NFL, Reg, I bet you have 4 or 5 names coming to your head. It's a discussion. I ask you who the best tight end is in the NFL. There is no debate. There is no discussion. There's one. That's my final argument. That's all I got. That's all I got.
He's the best tight end in the game. I won't even dispute that. He's the best tight end in the game.
He's the best
but is he the best
weapon.
Playmaker in the game?
He's the best weapon. I'd rather build around Gronk than – all right, that's it. That's it. We're done. Judge, what do you say?
I've heard 2 valid arguments here, and this was a hard decision. It really was.
He wants a playmaker.
But we're going to sit here. We're going to take all the information that we gathered here today, and I will say this. I'm going to lean towards Rob Gronkowski.
Yes! Thank you.
The only reason why I'm doing that.
He's biased.
Listen, yes. The only reason why I'm doing that is there's no way you can stop this guy. You can't. You can put whoever you want on him, and he still finds.
The judge has spoken.
He's a hard matchup. He's hard. I think Reggie. See, I knew going in.
The judge has spoken.
I knew going in that I was going to have a tough thing because Reggie didn't like the proposal. He didn't like the proposal. He didn't like the proposal to the kicking net. He thought it was a little much, and that's what did it. So it wasn't the on the field. It's the off the field.
Hey, Gronk got 15 too for some little dance that he did.
Oh, because he was taunting too.
That's it. We're out of here. We're out of here. Let us know in the comments section, by the way, who you agree with. Would you rather build around Gronk or OBJ?